My first time visiting New York City was a truly unforgettable experience. As someone who had grown up in a small town, I was both excited and nervous to explore the bustling metropolis that is the Big Apple. As my plane descended into the city, I couldn't help but feel a rush of adrenaline. The view from the window was unlike anything I had ever seen before. Endless skyscrapers reaching towards the sky, yellow taxi cabs swarming the streets, and bright lights illuminating every corner. It was like something out of a movie. Stepping out of the airport, I immediately felt the vibrant energy of the city. Everyone seemed to be in a hurry, yet still friendly and eager to help. I eagerly made my way to my hotel, eager to start my adventure. The first thing on my agenda was to visit the iconic Times Square. As I emerged from the subway station, I was greeted by a sea of people and a barrage of flashing billboards. The bright lights, bustling crowds, and street performers made for an incredibly exciting atmosphere. I couldn't believe that I was actually standing in the heart of New York City. Next, I made my way to Central Park. As I wandered through the sprawling greenery and towering skyscrapers, I couldn't help but feel a sense of calm amidst the chaos of the city. The park was filled with people of all ages, enjoying a leisurely stroll or a picnic in the sunshine. I even stumbled upon some street performers who put on an entertaining show. Of course, no trip to New York City would be complete without visiting the Empire State Building. After waiting in a long line, I finally made it to the top and was rewarded with breathtaking views of the city. It was a surreal experience to see the city from such a remarkable vantage point. I also made sure to try some of the famous New York cuisine, including a delicious slice of pizza and a classic hot dog from a street vendor. I quickly learned that food in the city is both delicious and diverse. From small local eateries to high-end restaurants, there was no shortage of options to satisfy any craving. But perhaps the most memorable part of my trip was my visit to the 9/11 Memorial and Museum. While it was a somber and emotional experience, it was also a powerful reminder of the resilience and strength of the people of New York City. As I continued to explore the city, I couldn't help but be in awe of the diverse mix of people and cultures around me. From street performers to business professionals, New York City seemed to encompass all walks of life. I found myself people-watching for hours on end, admiring the fashion and the individuality of each person I passed by. The city truly lived up to its reputation as the melting pot of the world. One of the highlights of my trip was visiting Times Square. The bright lights, the loud billboards, and the bustling crowds made it feel like the heart of the city. I couldn't help but snap countless photos of the iconic sights, trying to capture the essence of the city and the feeling of being there. I also indulged in some street food, trying a classic New York hot dog from a vendor and enjoying a delicious slice of pizza from a local pizzeria. The flavors were unlike anything I had ever tasted before and were a true representation of the city's diverse food scene. My first-time experience in New York City was truly unforgettable. From the fast-paced energy of the city to the diverse mix of people and cultures, I was constantly captivated by all that the city had to offer. I couldn't wait to continue my exploration of this amazing city and see what other adventures awaited me. New York City is truly a one-of-a-kind destination, and I cannot wait to return and discover more of what it has to offer.